In the heart of a bustling city, amidst the noise and chaos, there lived a man named Thomas. A man who had lost his smile many years ago, and had since then lived a life devoid of warmth. Every morning, Thomas would wake up to the same monotonous routine, his face a mask of indifference. He walked past people, greeted with nothing but nods and cursory hellos. He was a ghost, invisible to the world, a lonely specter in a sea of humanity. One day, as he walked past a street performer, he noticed a little girl. She was no older than 6, her eyes sparkling with curiosity and joy. She was dancing, her tiny feet tapping on the pavement, a radiant smile etched on her face. Thomas paused, his heart stopping for a moment. He had forgotten what it felt like to see a genuine smile, a smile that came from within, untouched by the burdens of the world. He felt a strange warmth spread through his chest, a feeling he hadn't experienced in years. Intrigued, Thomas found himself lingering, watching the little girl dance. Her laughter was like music, filling the silence that had become his companion. He felt a long-forgotten emotion stir within him, happiness. Days turned into weeks, and Thomas found himself returning to watch the little girl dance. He would sit on a nearby bench, watching her, his heart filled with a sense of peace he had never known. He started to look forward to these moments, these brief glimpses of joy that seemed to chase away the shadows that had consumed him. One day, as the little girl finished her dance, she noticed Thomas sitting on the bench. She walked over to him, her eyes filled with curiosity. Thomas felt a nervous flutter in his chest, unsure of what to say. "Hi," the little girl said, her voice as sweet as a bird's song. "I see you watching me every day. Do you like my dance?" Thomas was taken aback. He hadn't expected her to speak to him. He looked at her, her smile still radiant, and mustered a small smile in return. "Yes," he said, "I do." From that day forward, Thomas and the little girl became inseparable. Every day, she would dance, and he would watch, his heart filled with happiness. He found himself laughing again, feeling alive for the first time in years. The little girl's smile had healed Thomas in ways he couldn't explain. She had reminded him of the power of a simple gesture, the power of a smile. It was a reminder that even in the darkest of times, there was always a glimmer of hope, a reason to smile. And so, Thomas learned that sometimes, the smallest things could make the biggest difference. He learned that life wasn't meant to be lived in silence and solitude, but in laughter and love. And most importantly, he learned to smile again. The end.